friend, his father was there. He was an expert in Noku Marma. Can you just explain more about what is this Noku Marma?
Noku Marma. Noku Marma, actually it is a controversial subject, but still, as you have asked that question, I'll say, anyway, I am not expert in that, but actually my teachers were very expert in that. I know not only my teacher, so many other people who practice Noku Marma. Noku Marma, see, you can, it is one thing which you have to understand is there are different methods of stimulating a particular Varma, or for example a stagnated Varma point, how to de-stagnate, that is one method, okay, to re-energize, okay. This also, there are different methods of stimulation, which finger you have to use, from which side of the person you have to touch, okay, how much pressure you have to apply. It is a grammar, okay. Like for example, our each finger is associated with each element, so each one has a meaning. There first you have to understand that language and the grammar. So once you understand this language and grammar, it is very easy for that. So from how much pressure you have to apply. For example, I don't know in the traditional Chinese medicine or the acupressure or acupuncture, these methods, or not acupuncture, the acupressure methods and all, it mentioned about the pressure which we have to give. Okay, I'm not sure about it. So that's why I say Marma is the complete science. Okay, it contains all this knowledge. It even say, for example, we say the amount of pressure in matra. The unit of pressure is in matra. For it starts from like 1/16 matra, 1/8 matra, 1/4 matra, like 1/2 matra, and 3/4 of matra, like that. Different pressure. Every pressure has different meaning. At the same time, if it goes beyond a certain pressure, it can create. That also can create trauma. So that is not, and even in the scriptures, the Tamil scriptures and the classical Indian scriptures clearly mention about the pressure goes beyond it, what ailments it can create, and it is exactly, it will happen. I have not seen it anywhere in the classical acupressure test, means like the Western acupressure test, but actually I have heard that in the original classical Chinese acupressure text contained the certain information about the traumas associated with the pressure. The application of excess pressure during the healing. Okay, so these are the different methods of stimulating a marma for healing. But at the same time, there is a method which you can just look at a marma point and stimulate it, and for healing. This is actually, for example, if a patient is of an opposite sex. Certain times, sometimes even if it is not an opposite sex also, certain marma points are on the like the private areas. Okay, for example, it can be your nipple, it can be near your genital, or it can be on your perineum. So it is not, so people may not be, sometimes the practitioners, sometimes even the patients also won't be comfortable. So you can mentally stimulate, or sometimes we can just look at that point and stimulate it. So that is the primary function of the Noku Marma. Just look at it and stimulate it. But at the same time, in warfare also, some people who are expert in that, they can just look at a person and make him faint. So actually it is there. I have seen it. My teachers are expert in that, but I don't know it. I'm not an expert in that.